It's really not a secret that Pokemon has been outdated for some time now. Back to Red and Blue, there have been very few changes to the core formula of Pokemon gameplay. Of course, if you're a Pokemon fan, there's been small changes like abilities, held items, breeding, physical special split. At some points, they let you tickle your Pokemon in a couple games.
Who's a good little Pokemon?
And these things did enough to keep the games fresh. With the recent releases of Pokemon, the formula has been getting more and more stale. When it comes to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I could barely stay awake while I was playing those games, to be completely honest with you. I was pretty much just falling asleep. I do think they've been iterative and they haven't been pushing the series forward, and it's really left to a lot of stagnation in Pokemon's core design. Recently, on January 28th of 2022, a major milestone has struck Nintendo, Game Freak, the Pokemon company. They have actually created a new step forward for the Pokemon franchise. I'm of course talking about Pokemon Legends Arceus. Based on all the marketing for Legends Arceus, the game promised us not just low frame rates for some of the Pokemon, but a more open experience to discover and catch Pokemon. For me, Legends Arceus exceeded my expectations and leaves me with high hopes for the future of Pokemon. Legends Arceus takes place in the Hisui region, which is really just ancient Sinnoh. For that reason, you're going to see a lot of old Sinnoh Pokemon here. Along with seeing different Sinnoh Pokemon, you're going to see returning locations from the Sinnoh region.
We got the Sky Pillar coming back in here. We got the Snow Temple, and, well, this just looks like it's the tree from Sword and Shield coming back, actually.
And also characters that look very similar to several characters from the original Diamond and Pearl. The biggest change made in this game is the way they structure the quest and how they let you explore the region and catch different Pokemon. You actually have a main base in this game, which is Jubilife Village. And in this ancient version of Sinnoh, all the humans, I guess, are afraid of Pokemon. That includes freaking Magikarp and Lickitung. Well, I actually kind of understand being afraid of the Lickitung one, to be honest with you, but for this reason, a lot of these citizens are going to ask you to complete quests for them.
Ah, this guy needs the rare and dangerous Wurmple. Dazzling Honey. That's all you're going to give me. Well,
as you complete more quests, you'll see your community grow, which can be a very rewarding sense of progression. The other parts of Sinnoh are overwhelmed by ferocious wild Pokemon, and you are the only one crazy enough to venture into these expansive zones. While these huge zones are full of regular Pokemon for you to catch, they also have specific boss-type Pokemon that are called Alpha Pokemon. Now I'm telling you, if you try to challenge those Alpha Pokemon, you're gonna get slapped around by some big Snorlax wiener, and some big Rapidash wiener, and eventually even some big Kricketot wiener. Now it's possible you have a Pokemon like Mr. Mime or something, and maybe he enjoys that, but I don't think most Pokemon are going to enjoy that, okay? When you create these wide spaces, it's important to make traversing as easy and engaging as possible. Game Freak's solution to this was by letting you ride various Pokemon. Each of these mounts allows you to traverse land, sea, sky, and cliffs, how you see fit. And also, with one of them, you can just sniff for rocks and mud a lot, I guess.
Okay, Mr. Bear, go and find me the rarest item in this whole game. Come on, here it is. That is just mud. What?
Now, there actually aren't that many trainer battles in this game, so a lot of your XP is actually gained through catching Pokemon. And in this regard, they really streamlined the catching mechanics in this game. One way they did this is they made your player character a lot more active in combat. Pokemon can attack you with moves, they'll run away from you, some of them will just stand there and let you throw things at them.
Yeah, take that, Bidoof.
But for a lot of battles, you don't even need to throw your Pokemon out. You can just straight up throw a ball at them if you're sneaky enough. They've also made it so you have to actually aim your own Pokeballs now, so you can miss and you can scare away Pokemon, and there's more of a risk to the whole encounter. These mechanics definitely lead to a more fluid catching system. You no longer have to battle each Pokemon. You can just throw a ball at it, you can walk away, you don't even have to think about it, it's just in the ball, and you caught it. Now, moving on from just exploring the world, there are actually a few mechanical changes when it comes to the combat and the way you level up your Pokemon. First, they changed the way that moves work. You no longer have to go to a move relearner just to put an old move back on your Pokemon. Pokemon, and you no longer have to use TMs to keep teaching your Pokemon a new move. In this game, they've made it so every move that your Pokemon has ever learned, you can go to a menu and simply put back on your Pokemon and just switch it out for the 4 slots that you have. This helps you switch your movesets based on who you're going against, or based on the rest of your team. Let's say you have a Fire type, well, you might not need that Fire type coverage on your Togekiss anymore, for instance. So maybe you replace it with Psychic or something like that. Along with this, they've also added an agile and strong move to Pokemon battling. Using these different types of moves isn't always going to matter, but there were definitely a couple occasions where using a strong style move definitely helped me take one Pokemon out. To be honest, anytime you can use the agile style, I don't know why you wouldn't, because you can use the agile one, and then usually you could use a strong move again for the second move you would have. So I think you should pretty much always use agile if you get the chance. Now, other than these mechanical changes and the big open world, I want to talk about the context for why we're doing everything. The story of this game. The main goal of the story I actually kind of enjoy. Your goal is to basically complete your Pokédex and try to quell the frenzied Pokemon throughout the region. Now, these frenzied Pokemon actually present themselves as boss battles. Early on, they might seem a bit easy. They're not that difficult. But as you go on, they definitely scale up in difficulty. And by the final one, I could barely beat it in one try.
Whoa. Oh. Well, now I'm on the ground. Now he has a laser? I thought this was a Pokemon game. What the heck?
Now, once you complete all the main content and complete your Pokédex, and if you get bored of shiny hunting, you really have nothing to do. Because the post-game really just consists of farming for shinies, and for everyone, that's not really gonna be something that you want to do. Regardless of that though, there's still all the side quests, some collectibles that exist in the game, outbreaks, dimensional rifts, completing your Pokédex, getting to level 10 in your Pokédex, completing every single page 100% in your Pokédex. You can get hundreds of hours in this game. I already have 85 hours in it, and I've level 10 each of the Pokédex entries. When it comes down to it for me, this game leaves me with a lot of what ifs. What if the settlement building was a lot more built out rather than just having NPCs that literally don't know how to do anything? What if Game Freak actually hired an art department? What if they put a lot more new Pokemon in the game? The list can go on, and you can do that with any game really, but I think these are all things that we can see in the future, and that's why, ultimately, I'm happy where this game is taking Pokemon. Overall, the core gameplay of Arceus, when it comes to the open environments, the harder difficulty, the settlement format, and the streamlined catching, it delves deeper into the discovery aspect of the Pokemon franchise. And for old-time fans, it's probably going to be the closest you have to playing your first Pokemon game ever again, because it feels fresh, it feels new, and it really lends itself to completing your Pokédex and catching them all.